Yeah, no problem. So I am currently in third year of structural engineering in MTU. I love my course so much. When I finish my degree, I'm hoping to go on to design the structural elements of buildings and bridges and skyscrapers all over the world. It is an accredited degree, so I can travel wherever I want with it, which is great. I have currently been elected the social media officer for the Civil and Structural Society in MTU. It's a really rewarding job. I kind of do things like all of the social media, so keeping up on LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and just making sure all of our members are aware of all the events and the different things that we have coming up, and to make sure everyone is involved in some way themselves. We do events that are social and academic. We have a social event coming up, which is Taskmaster. We are collaborating with the Mechanical and the Biomedical Society in MTU for this event, and it's really, really exciting. It's going to be loads of fun. And in a couple of weeks' time, we are holding a graduate talk where we have different graduates from both civil and structural course coming in to talk to us and telling us about what they do on a day-to-day basis after graduating from civil or structural engineering. International Women's Day to me is really important. I think it's a great way to showcase all women in all different career paths. It's a great way to show women young and old that they can do whatever they like. They can go into whatever course, whatever career. They can always change direction. And it's great to showcase women who have done that, to make them feel like they can do it themselves. I think it's a great opportunity to show young people as well that they can do whatever they like and not to be afraid, and just to do what makes them happy. So when I thought about this, there was two women came to the front of my mind straight away, and they were Anna Geary, who is a retired Cork Mogie player, and Rosanna Purcell, who is an Irish model. With so much of our lives being lived through social media and online, these women bring a positive and fresh image and response to everything online. I follow both of them on Instagram, and first of all, Anna Geary, she drives you to get the most out of your day no matter what. Even when you're having a bad day, just to do a few little extra things to get through the day. On the days where you have an extra hour to go for an hour-long walk, that's perfect. Or even on the days when you don't have the time and when you just boil the kettle, do a few laps around the house and get a few more steps in. She promotes everyone just to get the most out of their day. Thankfully, any challenges that have come my way, I think I have been fortunate enough to overcome them myself. They haven't been that major. I think we're all well aware that we're going through a global pandemic at the minute with COVID-19, and that in itself is a challenge for everyone. I think it makes things a little bit more difficult, especially for maybe college students who are studying their degree online. It makes things so simple, like a small question that might take 1 or 2 minutes to solve in college with your friends or with your lecturers, that bit longer online when you have to send an email or send a text message to your friends. I think there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and hopefully by the end of this year we'll be back to a little bit more of a more normal life. So Roz Purcell promotes a similar outlook. She promotes both physical and mental body positivity. She lets people know that even the problems that they're having, both mentally and physically, that other women have the same problems themselves. I think this is really, really important to remind people, young and old, that they are all the same. She sparks conversations that can be a little bit more difficult, but it helps people, again, young and old, start these conversations themselves with their friends and with their families, and it makes it a little bit more real and a little bit more regular. Both of these women really, really inspire me, and I hope they inspire you too. Yes, I would definitely have some advice for anyone looking to study STEM. For me, I went to a mixed school, and the subjects that I were interested in were physics, maths, and construction studies. Typically, these subjects are very male and based, so a lot of men and a lot of lads are in them. For me, I think that helped me a little bit more for construction studies. I was used to being around the lads, and I was used to having them around all the time. So going into a course like STEM, where I knew that this was going to be the case, made it a little bit easier. For anyone that is interested in the same subjects or has any interest in any STEM course, I would say do what makes you happy. If you have an interest in it, definitely do it. Don't let the fact that it's going to be all lads put you off. You'll do great, do whatever makes you happy, and pick the course that you want to do at the end of the day.